If you love garlic parmesan and crispy fried fish, this video is just for you because today we are making some garlic parmesan fried fish. But before we get into this video, make sure you follow your girl on all social media platforms posted right there above. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and make our fish fry. Now you can buy your fish fry already made inside of the market, or you can make it at home and control what ingredients you put inside your fish fry. It's quick and easy, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get some flour, and I'm going to get some cornmeal. I do not measure anything. I just go ahead until the ancestors tell me to stop. Now, after I get my cornmeal and my flour in my bowl, you're going to go ahead and season it the way you like. I'm just going to use some Creole seasoning. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of that smash seasoning. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in some smoked paprika because we grown. Now, y'all may think it's a lot of seasoning, but I promise you it's not a lot of seasoning. Majority of the seasoning is not going to stick to your fish. You're going to throw most of your batter away, so you do not have to worry about it being salty. In addition to that, I am going to add in some of that Badia Complete seasoning, and we're going to use some of that Old Bay seasoning right there. We're going to be using the garlic and herb one. Once I get all my seasonings into my mixture, I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together and make sure everything is evenly mixed and it becomes one. You don't want too much seasoning in one place, and you want to make sure your cornmeal, your flour, and your seasoning is all blended together. And we got fish fry at home. Now, I already went on ahead and cleaned my fish with a little bit of cold water and some lemon. So now we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of seasoning on it, not too much, just a basic. We're going to go in with some mustard. You're going to use some hot sauce just the way you would do your mustard fried chicken. You're going to go ahead and do your mustard fried fish the same exact way. After that, we're just going to put a sprinkle of some Old Bay on there, a sprinkle of some complete seasoning on there, and a sprinkle of some Old Bay on there as well. And you can go ahead and add you in a little sprinkle of paprika if you're feeling fancy like that. Now that we got everything in there, we're going to go ahead and give it a nice good mix. Make sure everything is combined, get all those flavors on there. And while we're doing this, we're going to start bringing our oil up to temperature. Once our oil reaches the temperature, it's time to go ahead and take your fish and start breading it. I put my mixture into a Ziploc bag because it just makes it easier for me. So go ahead and get that fish coated with that mixture. Once I got it coated, when my fish fry, it looks just like this. Our oil is nice and hot. It's time to go ahead and drop our fish into our oil. Once you get your fish in there, you want to make sure it gets good and crispy on one side, and then you're going to go ahead and flip it over and get it good and crispy on the other side. Now, for my particular preference, because I am adding a sauce on top, I did leave mine in there just a few minutes longer because I wanted it extra crispy, because I know I'm going to be able to put a sauce right on there. After my fish is done, this is exactly what it looked like. Extra crispy, golden brown, nice and delicious. And let's go ahead and test it out with a fork. Now, when you're able to run that fork across it and it make that crispy sound, you know you did what you need to do. Now, let's go ahead and make our sauce. And our sauce is going to be super quick and super easy. We're going to use some unsalted butter. You're going to go ahead and sprinkle that garlic in there. And then you're going to go ahead and add you in some of that parsley. Add you as much garlic as you want and as much parsley as you want. After that, we're going to go ahead and add in some of that sprinkled cheese right on top there, and we're going to make sure that everything comes together. You're going to mix everything together, get everything evenly mixed together, so when you go ahead and put it on top of your fish, you're getting a taste of all those flavors together and not just one. Now that my sauce is ready, I'm going to go ahead and pour it right on top of my fish, just like this. I want to make sure all my fish get some of that sauce, and you can pair this with whatever side orders you like. You can go ahead and make you some rice, some potatoes, fries. You can even go ahead and do your little house salad, do you some veggies, or just put it in between two pieces of bread and make you a sandwich, because you've got garlic parmesan fried fish right at home. And I promise you, this is going to be a 10 out of 10. Now, I wanted to put a little bit more sprinkled cheese on top, and then dinner was served.